So they are going to dry the track quicker, but they're also going to make the visibility even harder, which was the primary issue as to why the track was delayed in the first place. Not to mention that the drivers would be much slower with them, which in Spa, under the rain, I don't think would have made that big of a difference. The drivers with the best skills would have been able to come across and prove what they're made of. I understand it's fair towards the drivers and the respect that they have for their lives, but there comes a certain point where you have to ask yourself, is this really worth it? Is the FIA really capable of organising a race under wet conditions? From this point of view, I don't think so. What I think is that we're going to see races only when the rain is not that big of a deal, or more precisely, when it's going to be intermediate and not enable the drivers to literally drift their cars all over the track. And that's where the joy of the sport is lost, because even with the race restarts, Hamilton was found to be very skeptical as to why we had a rolling instead of a standing start procedure. Elaborating further on this, the 7-time world champion said, "Definitely could have done a standing start, especially at the end there. It was almost a dry line. It was hot in the spray, so definitely could have done it." But it seems like not everybody was on the same side as Verstappen and Hamilton, starting with Charles Leclerc. The Monegasque driver said that he understands why the race management had to wait until 4:20 p.m. to officially start the race, because in this sport, everything needs to be perfect. I kind of disagree with that, because it takes away the excitement factor, but I'll leave Charles entitled to his own opinion, which I'm sure is shared by many F1 experts around the world.